lovers of Buttes and viewers, my name is Kiss and welcome back to KTV Network. Today I am reacting to Hans and Henry being bi disasters for exactly 16 minutes. We're doing this for Pride Month. Actually, I don't like calling it Pride because I feel like pride in oneself makes one arrogant and unable to digest information. Therefore, like, you gotta be humble to digest information. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like calling it Pride. I feel like the powers that be did it to the gay community. So we'll just call it LGB month. T if you're not crazy. Um, it's interesting because I played Kingdom Come 2 and I really enjoyed it. If you don't want to hear this rank, just go ahead and fast forward. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, right? And I usually go for the straight options because in gameplays, like, those are the ones that are well thought out, well crafted. They have the most chemistry, like Hawk and Isabella, V and Panam. She is fine. If you don't know who she is, I'll put her right here. But you know, my character in Baldur's Gate 3 with Shadowheart, Gale was good too. Gale was an interesting choice. When I found out I could be a god, I was like, yes, I'm gonna romance you. But there's plenty of, you know, I just feel like the straight path is always a lot more romantic as opposed to like the same sex path, because it's usually very destructive. That communities, like, they just portray it as destructive and toxic, you know. As of late, no, some games have got it right. So yeah, did I miss any other straight romances that I really enjoyed? Alex and Ryan, you know, if he wasn't such a father's boy. It's stuff like certain characters like that. All right, Max and Chloe's another same-sex relationship that was really good, but that was chaotic. So let's see what people were Eiling has for us. Mild warning for heavy users. Okay, thank you. Messy. I will say I did enjoy the slow burn of this relationship just because it reminded me of, if y'all have watched The Vampire Diaries, it reminds me of Stefan and Caroline. That's another relationship I really enjoy because it was just such a slow burn. It wasn't forced. There's no like sexual cringe flirting. You know, it's just it came naturally, and that's why I went with this romance. And also Luke Dale. I'm following Luke Dale, and I'm surprised that he's actually a gamer, and he's romancing himself. It's just hilarious. This guy right here.
Dentes Fortuna you
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace.
What a queen.
Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Alden, whatever.
Your
Alden's
horse after
is
you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
He was such.
Vauquelin.
Oh, he was so annoying. He was so annoying. I refused to talk to him the entire game because he just kept talking nonsense. I'm like, any opportunity I can to get away from you, I'll take it. And then it turned out that he was the bad guy. Ooh, I killed him. You know I did, and I still got the good ending.
Vauquelin. 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 Would you mind if I just call you Brabant?
Brabant.
En Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do.
A is for
Piscacher.
Dentes.
F is for
Fortuna.
I is for
Juvat. Fortune favors the brave. can finally enjoy some adventure. See a bit of the world. Meet
Mr.
new women.
Worldwide, yo.
And I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere.
I did enjoy the fact that they were playboys. I was romancing. I was hooking up with you know, bathhouse
Bet much excitement there.
females.
God help me, my bodyguard's
I don't know. Some people don't like when I say females, women, whatever. Like
a monk who can't speak Latin.
they did the
Can
monks
you not
dirty in this
distinguish between
game.
a noble
The fact that they
and a
had no
bandit,
hair.
sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
We are
Not
enemies.
Brad. You could tell a Gen Z made this edit.
And who are you? Henry. From Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor. So why should I trust you?
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad.
There is one, but it's
I didn't
a bit
notice
of a
that.
way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol coming in the woods for them.
They're coming. Exactly.
Are you sure about that? He even apologized.
Exactly.
If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then.
Not the horror
Just
sound.
a bit of
not the
swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a
Stop.
wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
12 seconds later.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Let's go and strip.
Henry.
The amount of foreshadowing.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be
I
such
really
an
wonder
old
if that
woman,
was flirting
Oates.
too. Like,
Are you really going?
was he low key
12
flirting?
seconds later.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Let's go and strip.
Henry.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not
Did
on a
he
trip to
really?
the baths here, Sir Hans.
Did he really?
Such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Flashback.
Mhm. It's funny how they made Henry look a lot like his original counterpart, like his actual model in the first game. He looks a lot more than his actual model in the first game than the second game.
hell.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Why is this a Baldur's Gate 3
Fit or a
buy?
king?
You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
Too many innuendos.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Did he really fart?
Females.
See, even he said females.
What's the matter?
Females. Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Oh, Gale.
Hans.
We were just talking about him. I have to say, if I were to run this game back, I would probably romance Catherine too, because I didn't do that.
Henry, I told you to... Fucking God, Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. What the fuck are you doing? Hands off her, you brute!
Where is gallant Galahad to take
Oh.
the bride?
Yes, he was the damsel in distress this entire game. They really built that up that way.
White knight upon a fiery steed. Late at night I toss and turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I shout out for a hero till the end of the night. I pray he be hail, winged of heel, and newly returned from the fight.
Okay.
I need a hero. I shall hold out for a hero till the morning light.
Okay, apparently we're singing different lyrics, girl.
Henry?
Here's my baby, my little baby boy. Here's my only,
God, Henry.
Oh,
I
yes,
hope they've
when
got
they
a good
arrived like
physician at
beggars.
this castle, or at least a barber.
I
I
need
mean,
a
that old
barber,
crone
too.
got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me?
Quiet, please. No need to shout. No need to yell. No need to have a riot.
Open the gate!
Ooh, that Chamberlain pissed me off. Ooh. Ooh. I'm so glad he died. I'm so glad he did. He was such an asshole. Mm.
You fucking cunts! You know what I'm Sir Hans Capon, the punchline. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh, this was such a funny scene.
You bet.
To me, this is when the chemistry truly started, and I tore into Hans. I was like, you are a bitch. Like, I really gave it to him.
Behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Ouch.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off! Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a
Stop.
job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes
Nope, I didn't take the humble path. I said, go to hell, you're a spoiled brat.
to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realized it.
Did he
You're like
just...
a ball and chain. And
Did this
shit
man
from
scratch
the
his
first
ass?
moment I met you. And I've only just realized it.
Not this game capturing every moment.
You're like a ball and chain.
I didn't realize that. You're like a ball and chain. This is foreshadowing for what, the next game?
And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Not the nails. Not the nails. That's so good. That is so good.
I've come to say goodbye.
Already?
Aye.
Not the
We have to
stiff
leave
neck
at night.
movements.
You see, I've been thinking a lot about the two of us
Mm-hmm.
and about what you told me at Malashov.
And?
You see, once I heard a French minstrel tell a tale about two knights. They met on the battlefield, where they faced each other. One as a commander, the other as a black knight. A black knight is someone who fights in battle, but doesn't wear his colors.
Why?
Sometimes it does more harm than good. In this story, he probably wanted to mask his fame, because it was Lancelot. When Galehout, the other knight, saw the Black Knight fight, he and his army surrendered, even though they had the upper hand. After the battle, the knights met.
Sorry.
They grew close to each other, and from then on, they only fought side by side. Went on campaign, they slept in the same tent, they even seduced court ladies together.
So how does their story end?
They went through a lot together. Until Lancelot was eventually captured. Everyone thought he was dead. When Galehout found out, well, he was distraught. He felt life was meaningless all of a sudden. In the end, he dies too.
He died. He's trying to say he died of a broken heart. We
Of
get it.
grief and sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Henry, if anything happens to you, then, well, why the hell can't I save you once for a change?
I mean, yeah. Not the stiff neck movement. Stop it.
I'll be back.
It's like the boulders moving.
I promise you.
That was a nice detail.
Now everything will be alright.
Ruh-roh.
I'll bring reinforcements.
Here goes. Here goes. The reaction was believable as well, because it's like, okay, these are in the times of Christianity, you know, when Christianity was like truly prominent, and it should be again, but you know, it's frowned upon. So they're like, what the hell am I? He's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the hell was that? And he's like, oh shit! Like, did I just lose my friend after making this huge risk of a move? You know, just a lot of multifaceted feelings happening going on at the moment. He's like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh. He's like, shit, what did I just do? This is how you do a slow burn. This is perfect. He's about to leave. And that music. Guys literally only went by. Encouragement before Henry leaves. Y'all had better, you better blur this out. Dead. Victory Royale. You know what's funny? I hadn't noticed the cross swords until now. Just very interesting. That's cute. That's cute. That was cute. The story just definitely leaves you on a cliffhanger, though. They could have mentioned. They could have added that last scene when Henry talks to his parents about settling down. That he mentions Hans. Like that could have been included. That would have been nice. But for, you know, it's nice for what it was. This is how you make a slow burn romance. You know, not everything has to be overly sexual all the time. And yeah, we'll see what happens with Kingdom Come 3, but let me know what you think about this video down in the comments below. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to. Whew. Like and subscribe if you got become a beaut today, and I will see you guys on live streams. Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping by.